Students here at Los Altos have many choices when deciding what electives to take during their 4 years of high school. Students are required to take 1 year of art to graduate, performing, or fine art. The art department pathway helps to guide students on the best classes for their interests and skill level through 9th through 12th grade. If students have not had a lot of experience in drawing, painting, or photography, they would have the option to take Drawing 1, Painting 1, or Photo 1.
Both my brothers took it and they said the art department was really good.
I took it and I was able to grow my knowledge of photography.
If you like art, I think it's definitely like a nice kind of creative outlet, especially like during the day.
I was very intrigued by the physical, just being able to make something through your visual.
All three of these classes start off by learning the basics and elements of art and principles of design. Students will have the opportunity to work with different mediums in these classes, such as pencil, charcoal, pastel, acrylic paints, black and white film photography, and digital photography.
In Photo 1, it's more like they're introing you to film and the film camera, how to use it, just basically the beginnings. And then in the second semester, it's more about digital, how to use Photoshop.
Through the art pathway, students can then build on their art skills from the beginning classes by moving into the intermediate to advanced level classes. Intermediate to advanced level classes that are offered in the art department are Drawing 2, Drawing 3, Photo 2, Digital Photo, and AP Studio Art. All of these intermediate to advanced level art classes have a prerequisite of Drawing 1, Painting 1, and Photo 1. If students have prior art experience and would prefer not to start in the beginning level classes, they would be able to schedule a meeting with the current teacher of the class they wish to be transferred into, where the teacher would review their art portfolio. Through reviewing the student's art portfolio and determining their skill level, that art teacher would be able to place that student in the appropriate art class for their skills and interests.
It's very fast-paced. In comparison to Drawing 1 and Drawing 2, you're churning out projects much faster than before.
All of the art classes are project-based, year-long classes. Students will be required to maintain a sketchbook in the drawing, painting, and AP art classes. In the photography classes, students will be required to photograph outside of class time. All classes allow students to have studio work time during the class period in order to receive guidance and feedback from their teacher while working on their projects.
The classroom has a dark room, which is super cool because then you don't have to go somewhere to develop your own film. You can just run it through the chemicals, and it's just so cool how the school has those materials.
Drawing 1 and Painting 1 introduce students to the fundamentals of drawing and painting. The courses will cover various drawing and painting skills, elements of art, and principles of design and art history relative to each project. The course emphasizes technical skills, use of drawing and painting knowledge, creative development, and the analysis of aesthetic images. Photo 1, students will be required to understand the basic technical skills of digital and film-based photography. Students will learn how to create interesting and captivating photographs by learning the elements of composition and how to create a visually successful photograph. Emphasis will be placed on the elements of art and principles of design, as well as a successful completion within a photographic frame and composition. Students will be introduced to the technical, conceptual, and creative skills necessary to make digital and film-based photographs. All three courses will take a thematic approach in regards to skill, ideas, and subject matter. There will be lectures, demonstrations, discussions, slide presentations, studio work time, student group work, and individual oral and written critique presentations. Group discussion of projects will enable students to articulate concepts using art vocabulary.
You can just interact with people. If you take photos of strangers, that's in the city or something. I've done that before. That's super cool to talk to different people and just experience a whole new world.
In the intermediate to advanced level classes, students will be required to understand advanced technical skills of art and photography. Students will learn and utilize a variety of design concepts, approaches, aesthetic and formal theories, artistic style and media. Students will also learn problem-solving skills, decision-making skills, and art criticism. Emphasize development of personal style and verve, creative interpretation of ideas, and technical mastery.
I like the fact that AP Studio Art is just really open-ended because you're simultaneously doing projects for Miss On. She gives you specific prompts, but then also you're working on your concentration. So you're doing your own thing. Like you get to choose which media you want to use. You get to choose how to make the most of your time in that class, which is a really great opportunity.
Students will learn to put together organized and cohesive portfolios that could be used for AP Studio Art. Students will also learn to write refined and sophisticated artist statements. Students will be expected to think critically and creatively to enhance their skills of visual literacy.
I think people just would enjoy like expressing their creativity because you can really do anything with photo.
The one big thing about AP Studio Art is because it's so open-ended, you might it's really self-driven, so a student might have issues with figuring out their own projects.
The courses emphasize individual expression and development in diverse subjects, concepts, and interpretation, analysis of ideas, and aesthetic images. Understanding intermediate and advanced technical skills of drawing, painting, digital, and film-based photography are required.
But if you are interested in photography, or just you like looking at different pictures and you think, hey, I want to recreate that picture, hey, I want to make this picture better, I would for sure take that class, because then you can experiment on your own, you can get creative with it, and you can just kind of have your own way of making the photo.